On December 13th at 6 p.m. is going to be our kids' Christmas musical. It has a Star Wars theme. It's called Star Trip. We don't want you to miss out on this. The kids are going to be amazing. They're going to be so fun to watch. And we have something special for the kids and for you parents. If you are a Star Wars nerd, you love Star Wars, we have a stormtrooper from the 501st that's going to be here from 5 to 6 p.m. for you and your kids to get pictures with. So we want you to join us. It's going to be a great time hanging out with friends and family. Join us December 13th from 5 to 6 with pictures with the stormtrooper and 6 o'clock for the musical.
Each year as a congregation, we come together to give support to our pastors with a gift offering at Christmas time. In the past, we've had a Pastor Appreciation Week where we've given a gift and then again something at Christmas. But we've decided to combine that together a few years ago and do only one offering. And so I ask that each of you give a thought and prayer to what you can do to support and encourage your pastors. As I look at love in the Bible, it talks about the fact that God loved us, and that is really a statement of commitment. He's committed to us. And I look as our pastors are committed to us here in this congregation, I ask that each of you would make a commitment back to help support and encourage them. And then one of the ways we can do that is through an offering at Christmas time. So on December 20th, we're going to be taking an offering to encourage and support our pastors. And just ask you to pray about it, come prepared.
We just finished up a great semester of small groups. Almost 20 groups were meeting on a regular basis here at Bethel, and that's exciting. If you don't know what a small group consists of, I want to tell you, it's an activity, it's a Bible-based, it's a discussion group, it's anything you want it to be to build community with your fellow believers or people outside the church. It's a great time to invite all your friends to come out and be a part of your group. We are in the process right now of recruiting leaders. We need you. We need you to build a small group that goes along with your interests, whatever it is that you may want to do, and invite people to come out and be a part of that. If you are interested in starting a small group and leading one, we have two great opportunities for you to come to our leader training. And one of them is on December 30th. It's on a Wednesday night. There's no regular services then, so that's a great opportunity for you to come out. It will be at 6 p.m. Also on January 9th, that's a Saturday morning at 9 a.m. We would love to see you there. You know, one of the biggest obstacles people face in small group leadership is actually standing in front of someone. I want to introduce you to Tara Knopp. She and her husband, Corey, led a small group this semester, and I was blessed enough to be a part of that, and it was great. It was incredible. So I want you to listen to some of the things that she has to say and some thoughts that she has about leading a small group. So Tara, what was one of the biggest obstacles you faced as far as jumping out and actually leading a group?
Fear was definitely the biggest factor in why I didn't want to lead a small group, but I really felt God calling me to lead a small group, and I just felt like that's what I was supposed to do, and I just had to work through that fear. So
anybody listening right now, if you could tell them what you did to overcome that and to actually be able to lead it, what would you say?
Prayer, definitely prayer. The more I felt God calling me to be a leader of a small group, the more I prayed, and the more that I worked through my fear and got over my fear. And that way I didn't have to be the person that sat in a small group and was quiet the whole time. I actually got to lead a small group and be totally blessed by it.
So there are people right now that are watching this video that are contemplating whether they want to lead one and jump into that leadership position. What would you say to those people who are going back and forth with whether or not they want to do it?
I would say do it. It's going to be the best blessing you ever could have. You know, at the end of your small group, you might have someone come up and want to pray for you because you've been a blessing to them by leading this small group. And in return, you realize that you were the one that was blessed by all of these people that were at your small group.
Small group leadership is not a scary thing. It's not something to where each week you're going to just stand in front of a bunch of people and try to teach something that maybe you don't know a lot about. It's a time of building relationships and friendships that last. It's a great time to get to know each other in the body of Christ, because that's what we're all about is relationships. So if you're thinking about it right now and you're thinking about, maybe I'd like to lead a small group, I want to invite you to go to the lobby today, sign up, to be a small group leader, come to our training to see what it's all about. And I promise you, you will be blessed by leading a small group. We all love having fun, and bikes is one of the greatest ways to have fun. As a kid, I loved riding my bike, and we are able to bless General Beetle by giving away bikes to students with perfect attendance. And how we do that is simple. You go to the lobby, grab a card off the tree, and pledge to buy a bike for a student. They will love it, and it's a great time to just bless a student.